There are a lot of AI tools out there, but only a handful are actually worth using. In this episode, I am going to be breaking down the best AI apps for entrepreneurs in 2026 and exactly how I use them every week in my own business. Hey guys, welcome back to the What the Nell podcast with your host, Nell Tice. I'm a little stunned actually because I was looking at my calendar and I was like, oh, guess who needs to record a podcast? So I'm excited to be with you here today because I have, like I mentioned in the intro, the best AI apps for entrepreneurs in 2026 and the ones that I actually use every day in our own business for enTICEing media. So this is something that I'm very passionate about because I think it's pretty clear now that AI is here to stay. So it's time for us to get on board. How we get on board is totally up to you. So I'm going to be going through a list of the apps that I use daily, and I am going to save the one that I use every single day, every single hour, the most till the end. So stay tuned for that. But I'm going to get started. So we're going to try to keep this short and sweet today. Chat GPT is, of course, something that I use. I am an entrepreneur that's over 40. Most 40-year-olds are probably starting out with Chat GPT. So if you are like me and you're like, you know what, I just want to hop on board with this and I want to start using it and see what it can do for me, it's a great place to do that. You can also set up a profile for it to sound like yourself if you're on a paid plan. But the free plan, you know what, it's great. I think it is worth it. It's $20 a month, I think, is what I pay for Chat GPT. But I use it in our business and I'm using it for, it's like my second brain. So it's very powerful, and it can be as long as you're prompting it properly. So Chat GPT is definitely something that I would highly recommend, and you can get very conversational with it and even use vibe coding. So maybe we'll go into that a little bit later on as well. My second app that I am using more recently I've discovered is Gemini. I know it's been out and I really do enjoy Google. I'm a Mac girl, so I'm just always, on like Safari, and that's the browser that I was using. And then one day I woke up and I was like, why am I still doing that? Let's get it together. So I started using Chrome, and Gemini just integrates very easily with that. I think it's great. I think it's really a little more intellectual maybe than ChatGPT. It's also a great source to like back up things. If you ask, it's like a second opinion. If you go to a doctor, you get one result, you want to get a second opinion. Gemini is that for me. And it may very well become my most used tool over ChatGPT at some point. I'm liking how Gemini works. I'm liking how it answers. So that's really cool. The third one that I love using is Gemini Veo. So Veo is more focused on the video creation of AI. And I know that's weird for me to say as a video creator. However, I do realize now that, people are doing video themselves, and this is the direction we're headed in. So I cannot just pigeonhole myself into being a video production person and doing it solely myself without realizing that AI is a very huge part of what we do now. Am I creating full videos with AI? Nope, no sir. I'm still using my own creative brain for that. So if you hire me to create a video for you, you're not getting AI. I use AI in the background to help me be more efficient and help me think of things, and it's really just my assistant. But Veo is a very powerful tool for if you want to take a logo, if you want to animate it somehow, it's a really powerful tool for that. I actually just created in my Google Workspace, I took my logo, my favicon, and I animated it through Google Veo so that when people open their emails from me, it's just a little something that it's like an eye-catching something. It's movement and it's visuals, and it keeps people engaged. Or they're like, oh, there's that girl sending me emails again. So I used it for that. Nano Banana is also really cool for image creation. I think it's way better than ChatGPT as far as creating images goes. So definitely try those out. The next tool that I honestly really, I like a lot. It's just too expensive for me. I'm not willing to pay like $40 a month for it, but it's called Munch Studio. And this might be a little lesser known, but is actually it can be a full-blown social media marketing handler for all of your accounts. I did the 7-day free trial and I am now on the free plan. If you go to munchstudio.com and you try to sign up for a free plan, it looks like they don't have one. So just an FYI, they give you two options basically if you go to their pricing page, and it starts at like $38 a month or something, and sign up for the free trial. I think I might have had to put payment information, but I'm actually really good at canceling and remembering to cancel subscriptions before they come due because I just like to try things out. So I canceled the upgrade and they put me on a free plan that they don't advertise. So you can still actually use it and it works for what I need. So I use Munch Studio as a backup option for when I have fallen behind on creating content for social media. So I typically create my own content. I use Metricool, a third-party scheduler for social media. But if I realize I haven't uploaded anything for the week, I will go to Munch Studio and use it, because what Munch actually does is you can upload assets for your brand, colors, fonts, logos, graphics, all the things, and it will actually create content for you. And you can use that content and upload it to post if you want to. And it does a pretty good job. So I use it as a backup option because it's super quick. I already have the library built and it's just a fallback option if I need something to be posted and put out there pretty quickly. So Munch Studio is pretty cool. The other tool that I use a lot, and I use it almost every day, Opus Clips. And I wanted to not use this because I do pay for it, but I'm using it for client work. I use it mostly for captions because when I'm working on client work, I am still clipping everything myself. I really enjoy going through podcast episodes and finding moments that I think people are going to really get sucked in through and find value in. So I will cut those clips out myself in my editor, Final Cut Pro, and then I will take those clips and upload them to Opus Clips to caption them for me. So it's easy. There's other ways you can do captions as well. I know a lot of people use CapCut and all kinds of other platforms. So find the one that works for you, but Opus Clips is great because you can also upload a long form video, have it cut it down for you, and you can add AI B-roll, you can add hooks, you can add music, you can add all kinds of things, captions, and it's basically done for you. And then you can schedule right inside of Opus Clips when you connect all of your accounts. So it makes it really, really seamless. And I honestly don't use it enough the way that it was intended to be used. But it works for me and it saves me a hell of a lot of time when I'm captioning clips for clients. So definitely check out Opus Clips. And I think you can actually do a free version as well. So if you've got some like 10-minute video or something you just want to cut down, you can try it out. It's pretty cool. Another one that I just recently found is called Whisper Flow, and Whisper is WISPR. Whisper Flow is kind of like it's a voice transcriber. You can basically attach it as an app on your phone, in your computer, your iPad, whatever you want, and you can use it. It's like a keyboard setup. So if you're like, for instance, I'm on an iPhone, down at the bottom left-hand side, there's that like little globe icon. When you set up Whisper Flow, it integrates in there. You can click on that instead of using the keyboard, and you can speak everything into your phone and it'll just type it out for you. And it's really accurate. So you can use it with messages, with Messenger. You can use it with Chat GPT, anywhere that you would want to input any information. Most places, you can use Whisper Flow. And so it's pretty great. Like if I'm out on a walk or something, I'll just, instead of typing something, so I'm not like not paying attention to where I'm walking, I'll just use that and speak into my phone. So that's a pretty cool tool. You can also use that. I mentioned vibe coding earlier. Vibe coding is basically talking to, a platform like Chat GPT and telling it what you want instead of coding something for it, like building a website or something like that. So it can actually help you get your point across as though you're talking to a friend. You're telling it what you want to do, but then it needs to understand what you want and get all of those nitty gritty details to be able to code for you in what you're trying to build. So vibe coding is that. It's basically coding off of a vibe. So Whisperflow can also help you with that as well. Moving right along, the last one that I'm going to mention to you is, I think, the most important one because it can help you in so many areas. I am using Airtable. I absolutely love Airtable. I will tell you, I am not affiliated. I do not have some type of arrangement with them where they give me a kickback if you go to their website and use my code and all the things. I'm not doing that with them yet. So I definitely want to reach out to them and talk to them about this because I'm obsessed with it. So towards the end of last year, I decided that I needed to switch CRMs. I was using Infinity, which was great for a time, but I've got a lot of projects going on and I have a lot to do, and I need a space where I can integrate some things and have those things be working for me in the background while I'm doing other things. So Airtable is actually, it's a CRM, it's a project management tool, it's a content calendar, it's anything you really want it to be, and it can manage anything for you. And the reason why I love it, two reasons actually. Its AI integration is amazing, and it will run off of whatever you tell it to run off of. Chat GPT, Gemini, there's a bunch of other platforms as well. So you can do that, and you can do a shit ton on the free version. Let me tell you, I've got automations going. I've got all kinds of things happening in the background, and I don't pay for it. It honestly feels illegal at some points, and I've had to actually like test things out and see it to believe it, because I'm like, there's no way you can do this on a free version of something. That's just crazy. So I will tell you, I'm getting close to my limit for automation runs at the end of every month, but it's usually like 2 days before, and I can live right now. And I just get the warnings. I don't actually run out of automation space, but it is absolutely insane what you can do. And I have all kinds of amazing tables set up, and I have one workspace. You can run an AI agent. You can set up a table in whatever you choose to call, like the place where you put your data. You can call it an item. You can call it something. You can name it different things, but in your cell, basically, it looks like a spreadsheet. In your cell, you can actually set up an AI agent to run whatever prompt you want it to run. And all you have to do is click the button to run the agent, which is amazing. And you can send emails outside of your organization inside of Airtable, and you can have people just come on as a collaborator so that they don't take up space in your organization, so you're not paying for so many seats. And I just absolutely love it, and I want to actually use more of it, and I want to share it with you guys. So I don't know if I can maybe at some point set up something with them, but I have been telling people about Airtable, and I think it can do a world of good for you as long as you know how to use it. And that's the thing, guys. All of these AI tools can be amazing if you are using them properly, if you know how to talk to them, if you know how to prompt it, if you know what you want. That's the other thing too. And I'm a big proponent of using AI to help you develop your thoughts and your creative process even further. Do I believe that it should be taking over the creative process? Hell no. And the creative process, everything in my brain is reserved for me. And when I'm ready to share it, I will. And I don't want it to be completely built by an AI app. And so that's where I'm kind of lying right now in the realm of things. But, if I want to write a blog about something that I'm feeling really passionate about, which is great, and I'm not a great writer, there is no reason why I can't give my idea to an AI platform and have it write it for me. Here's the other thing. If you are doing that, never, and I say this all the time, never let AI be your final product. Always, always, always go over it, edit it, rewrite some areas, make it further sound like you. So use these things, just, oh my goodness, never, ever, 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 at least at this stage, put something out that has been AI created without looking over it first. There is so much AI slop out there, and it is so annoying. I'm sorry, I'm very passionate about this as well. So basically, to sum it up, you'll notice that none of these AI tools are actually about doing the work for me. They are helping me do the work with more clarity and be more efficient so that I can create more. And that's what I want to keep doing. So these are my favorite, what I think are the best AI apps for entrepreneurs in 2026. And I am an entrepreneur, so that's why I say that. And, there are so many other ones out there that I'm sure I don't even know about yet. So if you have thoughts, if you have some that you would recommend or that you love, please tell me about it. And if you've tried any of the ones that I've mentioned and you're like, this sucks, please tell me about that too. I want to hear it all. I want to hear the feedback. And I am excited because I'm just going to check my schedule here. My next episode, is going to be an Ecopreneur's Edge episode after this one. And then after that is my episode 200, which is crazy to think about, you guys. 200 podcast episodes. Whoa. So I'm actually doing something really special for it, and I can't wait for you to hear it because it's something that I'm launching and it's going to be around for a while. So stick around for that. And this is where I'm going to wrap this one up, if you can't already tell. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of my favorite AI apps that I'm using right now. And there will be more, I'm sure. It'll change, but stick around for obviously the next episode, but also episode 200, because to give you a little hint, it'll include more of these types of topics around AI. So, get ready. And thank you all for being here. While you're here, if you're watching on YouTube, please make sure that you like this video, share it with a friend, because I'm sure someone else needs to hear this message and you know that someone. Please subscribe to the channel. And if you're listening on your favorite audio platform, go ahead and download the episodes, follow the show, and leave us a review. That is how we grow here at the What the Nell podcast. Almost 200 episodes in, and I ain't going anywhere. So thank you all for being here with me. I truly appreciate your time. And as always, I will catch you on the next one.